left my kids with a lady from church. I let her move in my house. She didn't have to pay no bills. And my parents usually watch my kids if I get deployed somewhere. But this time I was like, I didn't want to move them all the way to Mississippi. And my dad didn't want to fly to Alaska because he Vietnam War and that's a long flight, so he was having some trauma. So while I was in Afghanistan, my boys was being abused. I signed up for them to go to therapy. The therapist ended up going to jail for abusing kids in Alaska.
Oh my God. The therapist?
One of the therapists was abusing kids. My kids was interviewed, but the people that was watching my kids was abusing my kids. So now I was just battling. One of my sons was going through depression and suicidal thoughts just 3 days ago.
Oh.
And while I was being a single mom, it's not too many men that stand up and say, hey, I'll take your son to Little League and I'll do this with your son. I was in church while I was having my kids, and all the other women, the married women was like, no, my husband is not gonna watch your kids or take your kids somewhere or even talk to a single female in the church. It was like I was ostracized even in the church. But I'm going through, but I still leave it in God's hands. He got me, and he got my boy. That's